Hey YouTube, this is Ben. Um, I have a lot of people wondering how to add custom items, NPCs, objects to their private server. So, gonna try to make this as easy as possible for you guys. Um, so once you make a item on WoW-V or WoW-V, WoW Vendetta, whatever you want to call it, um, it's been a while since I've used that website. I usually just make it straight out of the database because it's just how I am, I guess. You got more options and whatnot. Um, but for beginners, start with WoW-V. Let's say you have your thing all made up and you're about to download it. That's where a lot of people mess up. So to start with, you do need some sort of SQL. You can use Heidi SQL or Navicat SQL. When you're entering small things like something you just downloaded off of WoW-V, such as a weapon, an NPC, a vendor, anything like that, I would go with Heidi. It's a lot more simple. Navicat is good for if you're going to be uploading a huge file, such as the entire world database. Other than that, Navicat's kind of worthless because it's a little more complicated to use. At least that's what I find. So, when you first click download, you're going to get something like this. And this is what a lot of people don't understand is like, well, anyway, most people use WoWEmu these days, and they don't know which one to download. So this basically means this is the less than sign, this is the greater than sign. So firstly, you have to figure out what revision you're on if you're using WoWEmu. If you're using Ascent, Aspire, or Mangoes, you just check this, put your ID in, and click download. But for you WoWEmu people, when you first log in to your server, you will see this in the chat. Welcome to the best WoW private server in the fucking world. No, you probably won't see that because I put that custom there, and just for laughs, I guess. Anyway, revision, you'll see right there, 2957. So 2957, I'm pretty sure that's higher than 2801, so I would check this. If I had, let's say, 2800, I would check this, because it's just one under this, so it means, basically, if it's lower than this, you check this. If it's higher than this, you check this. So, I have to go with this. And I'm just going to put in a random thing here. Just going to put 5/8. Okay, then I will download, and it will make sure that everything is right, and it is. So I click download, and you can open with or save. I recommend saving because if anything goes wrong, you can delete it from the database and re-enter it without having to go and download or recreate your item. So try to save these, and here it is. So I'm just gonna move this to the side. So I use Firefox, so it gives me this great little thing here, so I can just double click this. It's asking me to log into my database, and I already have this all set up, so I'm just going to click connect. Okay, here is another step where people mess up. Firstly, they don't know how to enter this, or they try to edit this somehow. They start changing numbers. Don't do that. Don't change any of this. When this first opens up, make sure that you have this on world. You need to have this on world, because if, like, let's say you were editing accounts the last time you were on your database, when you come in here, it's going to be on the logon. So you need to make sure you have world here highlighted. Then you come over here, you can click this, and here is what you made basically. And usually you can just click F9. That's the easiest way. Though I can't click F9 because it will stop my recording. It's kind of just how it works out with the recording program I'm using. So for me, I'm just going to click right here. It's a little blue arrow pointing to the right. When you put your mouse over it, it says execute SQL ... F9. So if you don't have anything going that uses F9, just click F9, it'll enter it in, but I'm going to click here. Now you can see 1 row affected, 0 columns, 0 rows, and last result. It's not really important, but it basically tells you whether it went in or not. It'll say some sort of error if it does not work out, or something might pop up even. Also, when you do that, you will see some stuff down here change, and you can see insert into items. It's basically just more reassurance that it did work out for you. So you can close that up, close your download thing up, and a lot of people jump to conclusions and they just shut off their world. Well, there's a little easier and quicker way, and personally less laggy way. When that world's starting up, boy, all that shit flying up, you know what I'm talking about? When all this is just flying up, it's just all laggy. But anyway, easier way is you can go back into world. If you have GM rank, you can put .server space reload space items, and that will basically show your name, and this will show everybody who is currently on the server that you're reloading this table. The server may experience some lag. It really doesn't when it's a small table like items. And then when it's done, it'll say database reload completed. Once that is done, you can do .character add item and whatever ID you used for right here. And for me it was 5/8, so I would do .character space add item, and then I would put 5/8, and it would give me my item I made. If it is an NPC though, you would when doing this, you would put .server reload creature. I'm not sure what this table is called off the top of my head right now, but whatever it enters into, basically reload that table and go into game. It would be .npc space spawn, then your ID. If it's an object, .goObject space spawn space the ID. And that's basically everything. Very short, simple. I hope this helped you. You should subscribe, comment, tell me if it helped or not, and remember to check the description for links to WoW-V, to my forum, and my live chat. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys around.